Asheville, North Carolina, a vibrant city with a culture all its own. Within the past decade, tourism has allowed street musicians as well as local venue musicians exposure to more than 5 million visitors to the Asheville area each year. While some local musicians still play street corners on a regular basis, venues such as Tiger Mountain, the Orange Peel, and many other small clubs and bars give musicians the ability to perform on stage in a more formal setting. However, being a musician in Asheville can still prove difficult.
The underground music always has a lack of promotion, but as far as getting people to come out and see your shows other than word of mouth is not really happening. There aren't like promoters that are really serious for each venue. There's no hype, if that makes any sense. Like there's shows happening all the time, but it's for the people who just have nothing better to do than just to go out. And some people are really avid participants of the scene, and they're really rewarded.
There's a very vibrant scene in Charleston, and then there's a few, like, say, even bookstores that would host shows, and that was really unique. So that kind of faded for some reason, or the scene kind of just like went underground, or things kind of weren't as vibrant as they used to be, and I come to Asheville and have that feel that I had at least like 10 years ago, thereabouts, and it has like a nice vibrant house show scene, and then places like the auditorium where it's pretty open for you to go there.
Local Asheville musicians Alex Cox and Jonathan Price sat down to discuss the positive side of the Asheville music scene.
Back home, there were very little opportunities. There's basically one place that would be the most well-known, and it mainly housed acoustic musicians and that sort of thing. But in Asheville, it's great. There's so much diversity here, and one club could have a range of genres. Just over a week, you could have 7 different genres if they wanted to. And I've talked to venue owners who would do that, and they have a jazz band one night and a punk band the other night. So I think that the opportunity in Asheville is what makes it unique, and that no matter what kind of music you play, you'll be accepted.
So back home, we had one venue, and it was like a coffee shop, and no one went there, and so it closed pretty soon after. And so we didn't really have a lot of opportunity. But then I moved to Asheville, and the amount of like niche venues that you have for different bands are incredible. Like, I don't think a lot of people that live up here and are used to these venues realize how lucky they are to have them. And so it's like having a fresh, a clean slate as a musician that's trying to get into, doing this for a living, or doing this as a second job. So it's really refreshing to have a plethora of places to play rather than just one.
Both street musicians and venue musicians are on two sides of the same coin. While it's proved difficult for some, others have found a way to prosper as musicians in the ever-changing culture of the Asheville area.